What is up, everybody? We're here with some Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we got some news and updates for you. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below, and let's get going. We are back with the Final Fantasy VI crossover Reawakened event. We have a login bonus here of these gift boxes. You can get 10 character weapon-specific parts. And it's one type of item of your choice, so you do get to choose which one you want of the 4. We're going to get those for 3 days. My guess is the next week we will get the other set of characters, and maybe even a third week of characters. 5 Mithril Ingot, and then 10 Mako Gems for the 11 million download celebration. This should be probably, my guess is the Final Fantasy VI. Yep, Reawakened draw has reappeared. Another new draw as well for Yuffie. Got a guitar here. The Rocker's Guitar, which grants all allies exploit weakness. Oh man. Ooh. That's not bad. And then there's a special, I'm assuming red gem only, where you're going to get a 5-star guaranteed weapon, 3 draws. Okay, let's... Ooh, oh, okay, we got a lot of stuff here. So some things that I did not cover. Well, this will be covered. Yeah, here it should. Yes, it is. So I'm going to skip that one. We do have another guild battle coming up on June 18th. It is Magic Ice, which is probably what that Yuffie weapon is going to be, is my guess. So just be prepared for that. So we have our new campaign, which we saw. There's going to be a daily free draw, 14 free draws. We saw our login bonus. There are panel missions where you can get weapon exchange part vouchers times 100, mithril ingots, and more. That's absolutely amazing. I think I've got 300 or 400 of these saved up right now. Let's quickly take a look at the panel bonus here. So 25k. There's 3 pages, it looks like. It's like we're going to re-get these. I wonder what will happen if we already have them. So I'm assuming those are the ones that we already have. The 10 ingots on the other side here. This will probably be where our weapon vouchers are. Yep. I have 300, there we go. So that'll give me a total of 400. Nothing too crazy there, just 2 pages, okay? There's an escalation challenge for Kefka. Alright. Assuming we'll see that in the notices here. Alright, Cackling Court, Mage Kefka, Reawakened. We have the Scion's Blade, which was here before. So, those of you who did not get it, is a magic ice, or physical ice, but it boosts HP and I think ice potency if I remember correctly. Along with the return of Kefka's Collar, boosting HP, does lightning damage. That got left in Japanese, did not get translated over properly. We do have this crossover limited materia substats where you can get fire potency, ice potency, lightning, earth, water, and wind, as well as HP percentage, P attack, and magic attack percentage during synthesis, using magicites that you get through quest rewards. We did have this before. This is just a returning of that. Obviously, the Final Fantasy VI crossover weapons will have a bonus in the realm of how much you can get as a reward. Nothing new in that regard. Alright, we have this escalation challenge for Kefka. Escalation challenge is available for solo battle only. We've seen that before. Let's hop in here real quick. Oh, that's right, we have to finish the EX1 before we can see that. I was trying to look to see if it'll show us what Kefka is. Oh, sorry, it's boost HP and physical ability potency for that Scion Blade, which isn't bad. 4639 is not terrible for that. And HP boost magic ability potency for the Kefka's Collar. These are decent equipment to grab, especially for free equipment. Solo here. Yeah, we can't see Kefka yet. And then here is our rewards here. These do expire July 4th. You can no longer make these after July 4th. That is something to note. Do you get blue crystals? You do. Alright, let's go back into our notices here. Well, let's check the exchange, see if there's anything new in here. That's where the weapons are. 5-star weapons, attacker memory, tank memories, brandings, Angeal, Red 13 memories. Over here we got the Blizzard Blow Triangle. It looks like that's going to stay around. This one will not expire, like the Magicite ones. Good to know. Guild stamps. Okay. Mithril ingots, mithril ore, Angeal Red 13 weapon parts. So lots of good stuff in here. Awesome. Now we can go back to the notices. Because again, there are quite a few here. So here's the new Yuffie weapon. This thing looks freaking neat. The Rocker's Guitar inflicts up to 600 boost our ability. Jeez, try that again. 600% ice magic damage upon a single enemy. That's kinda weak. Boost command gauge by 20%. And grants all allies exploit weakness. I wonder what the percentage looks like on that. Gosh, and this is not a limited weapon. That's good to know. And then we have the physical magic word frost spell Arcanum HP+, as well as the Gladius. Man, I only got so much blues, guys. There's the Final Fantasy VI crossover draw. Alright, let's check. Look at this. Let's just see what it looks like. Alright, she looks good. I do like the look of that. That is a really good looking outfit. Some donuts, chocobo, cards. This is I do like the look of the outfit. It's weird for a guitar though. I think of a guitar as like a sword type, like looks like an axe. I mean, you know, nickname for a guitar is an axe, but I don't see her as something who would have an axe. Like I see like this as like a Glen weapon. Though, like I said, it does look really cool. I like the look of it. Got the headphones, the Kingdom Hearts looking chain here. The headphones just connect to the chain? Kind of weird, but alright. Yeah, let's just check this out really quickly here. So exploit weakness of 30% to all allies for 40 seconds. Magic ice, magic attack, magic ability potency. Okay. And here's that weird thing. So the Blizzard Blow and Blizzara, and the Triangle Blizzard that we got, they are Triangle Sigil being released with a Circle Sigil boosted weapon. I don't understand that then. Why is this not Triangle? And then the rocker outfit should be the basic physical magic, okay? And then this is the command gauge, magic ability, damage, HP, ice ability. God, that's good. Man. Like... I need more crystals. I do want to compare that really quickly. Let's look at the other exploit weakness weapons here. So let's go to Tifa's. So that does 30% for all allies. Tifa's does 40% to herself for 50 seconds. Or 70 at full max. That was 30% for 40 seconds at full max. Still not terrible, considering you're probably going to be casting it over and over, though it did have to be HP 50% or better. That's something to think about. Again, we saw we do have the Final Fantasy VI crossover Reawakened. There are no new weapons available, so this is the same weapons from before. So we do have the Cloud for Lock, so the Lock Sword, as well as the Lock outfit. Remember, the Lock's sword increases fire, ice, and lightning damage. We've got the Tifa's stuff for Sabin, the Sabin Claws. This was the one that was really similar to like the Bahamut sword for Cloud, where it does that 40,000 additional damage, increases P attack and M attack. And then the outfit gave us physical magic ward, physical ability mastery. And we have Aerith's Terror Rod, which lowers the resist for fire, ice, and lightning. At OB6 does high to high, which is not terrible, but the all cure. Terra's Garb here, doing the buff debuff plus physical magic. And Sephiroth having the Edgar Coiled Blade. This is the one that does a lot of water damage. And Water Blade Arcadum. We have that special 3,000, I'm assuming. 3,000? Yeah, 3,000 red crystals you can drop to 3 times. I don't do the paid draws. And then, of course, we do have the new chapter for First Soldier Episode 2, Chapter 4. Anything in here? No. So, lots of stuff, guys. Go through your events, do your escalation challenge, get your crystals. I will be doing a to pull or not to pull on the new Yuffie banner, and I will probably look at the Final Fantasy VI crossover one as well, just because of the new release of it. Now, there have been some updates here. Hang on. I forgot about that. Let's look back. Ah, crap. Let's look back at this. So, they've increased the damage. It's 3 ATB instead of 4, I think. Drastically increases, so that did go high to high. Okay. Increases past the increases. Okay, so they've added all that. Drastically reduces. That did go high to high. I thought it was only mid before. So they have adjusted those things. Magic attacks got up to 62 here for Sephiroth's sword. That's not bad. They boosted those to 15. I'm assuming they on the other ones as well. 15, 15. I did want to see, and you do have access to the Jubilation sword for Aerith again. Was this 4 ATB before? Before it didn't increase P attack and M attack, so that's new. Okay, so they have buffed these weapons. They're better than what they were, so. Alright, cool stuff. Well, and then don't forget your free draw. So, yeah, lots of stuff. We kind of went through that kind of quickly. This is more, like I said, just a kind of just an overview. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.